Okay, can you guys hear me now? So weird. Okay, can you hear the music too? Oh, I think I know what the problem is. Okay, now I can hear the music and myself. All right. Okay, so I already made my list. You guys should be able to see it at the bottom. Wait, can you guys hear me typing too? This audio is weird. Okay, Lene, I do see your donation. I had already looked at Monica's question, so I'm going to do Monica's. Wait, now you guys can't hear me? I'm confused. Okay. Okay. All right, so do you guys hear the music? It's all right. I'm going to get started. So I'm going to start with Monica's reading really fast because I had already looked at her question, but these free readings are going to be pretty short today. Um, so yeah, so Lene, right after I'm done with Monica's question, I'll get to yours. Okay, Monica, why did Joel the Cancer decide to text you if he was for Monica? Why did Joel the Cancer decide to text Monica a few days ago? So they're not, Joel is not feeling too confident about the both of you. It seems as though you've both been at a distance from each other and they want to end that. They're definitely kind of in their emotions and their feelings about something. They're upset about something that they're kind of afraid to bring up or talk about with you. And it seems, yeah, they're bothered about something that happened between the two of you. The reading isn't telling me exactly what, but it's saying they're kind of reaching out to you just to restart you two being reconnected again after a period of not talking to each other. And what else do I see about this? Drill may not be feeling too good right now. It may just be in low spirits. They may just not really be feeling good about some things going on in their life, and they may want comfort from you. This could also represent someone who's just kind of toxic and is coming back uh, to coming back with their toxic ways again. See, I don't see them coming back for anything necessarily too positive. It seems as though this spread just looks like someone who's continuing in their toxic ways. So I don't know what the nature of your connection was, if it was romantic and it was an on and off kind of thing, but I just see this is that. This is what that is. And they just miss your energy. That's all. But I don't see them having any kind of intention besides the fact of wanting to be acknowledged by you because maybe you've been ignoring them. So that's what I see for why Joel came back, why they texted you. All right, so hope that was helpful. Everyone asking to be added to the list. I can add you, but it'll be after I get through a few people first. All right, so now it's for Lene, because she donated. Lene, where's the question? Hey everyone that's new. Hey Mayo Girl, nice to see you. Oh. Hello, Lady Libra. Hey, Ashley. Why did Lene have to suffer this loss? Why did Lene have to suffer this loss? I'm doing good, Ruchika. I hope you are too. Oh, okay. Mayo Girl, you'll be right after Lene. Thank you. All right, Lene, looks like you have to suffer this loss to go into a new cycle of your life. All of these cards represent forward movement. Although this is starting off very slowly, it starts off with first, Lene, okay, you experience this loss because you need to undergo a transformative process. But I see the first step for you to make progress in your life is for you to be in a state of gratefulness, because this card makes me it I see nothing but abundance in this card. Plentiful fruit and harvest, right? But the universe rewards you with abundance when you are already grateful and acknowledge what you already have. So essentially, the loss is for you to realize what you have, regardless of whatever that loss was. For you to start seeing and being grateful for the positive things that are already present in your life right now. Now, your loss could have been anything, right? You could have recently lost a family member, or it could have been a breakup, or you lost a job or opportunity, anything like that. Regardless of what it was, um, it's for you to be in a low point so you have something to compare it to when you're in a high point. I find myself saying this a lot to people in certain readings, because a lot of people wonder, why am I going through such a difficult time? Well, it's so that in the future, when you are on the come up, you can look back and see how much you really been through. But the reading starts off with just telling you, okay, you need to be grateful for what you have. That's not saying you aren't grateful for what you have, but it's just saying for you to really move ahead, being in this energy, it supports a positive mindset. Okay. When you're grateful, when you're happy about things you have right now, you are on a certain frequency that is going to attract more abundance, more positive thoughts. It's like a ricochet, um, of thought patterns. You have this one thought that leads to another and another and another. So if it starts off in a state of gratefulness, that will lead to your further development. Next, we have the Fool, which represents new beginnings, and Eight of Wands. Oh, this is Nine of Wands. Okay, I always get this card confused, but Nine of Wands with the Fool. Um, you're entering into a new phase of your life. For some reason, I'm thinking about the Phoenix rising from the ashes. Maybe you feel like you have to start over in some way, start over from the beginning in some area of your life. But that's because it's time for you to really evolve and use what happened to propel you into becoming a new version of yourself. All the obstacles, all the things that you've been through are really going to be under your feet. It's like you're going to trample atop the lion and the cobra, right? Psalms 91 or Psalms 90. You will tread upon the lion and the cobra. You will walk over your enemies, over the things the adversities that you have faced, with motivation to really go towards your goals. Okay, let's get more. What else did my name suffer this loss? We have Three of Wands, more forward movement. Two of Swords and Queen of Pentacles. It's like you are really headed towards this crossroads in your life. Um, whether you like it or not. This situation happened to kind of force you to move in a certain direction towards becoming this archetype where you are confident and settled in your life. Maybe you've had issues in the past with uh, being solid on who you are as a person, the things that you do in your life, making decisions. Maybe you've had an issue in the past with trusting your intuition. But this situation is really meant to help you evolve. It is something that has been very difficult for you emotionally. And maybe there were some things that were said that were hurtful. Someone maybe had said something to you too fast. Maybe there were things that you did not get to say. I just see a lot of wanting to communicate this sadness, actually holding back this communication. Um, yeah, definitely feeling it in my chest, holding back communication from being sad. You're being encouraged to speak now. There's something that you need to say, you need to say it. Okay, that will help you get whatever kind of closure you need. Ace of Cups reverse followed. Um, you need some kind of emotional closure in this situation so that you can truly move on. And the way for you to do that is to say what you need to say. And because I see you still hurting, even if I see you still hurting, it's like you're holding back because you maybe want to try and move on and act as if uh, you're moving on with your life and it doesn't bother you, but maybe it really does. And I see you really needing to express whatever is on your mind, because if not, I see it just eating up at you. Five of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, this will help you overcome the grief that you are feeling right now. Okay, let's get the final one. But it really happened for you to evolve, Renee. I don't know how old you are. Um, this just came to mind. Look up something called annual perfections. The annual perfections chart. Based on your age on the chart, you will look to see what house is the focus of your year. And this chart, I don't know if you're into astrology, but this is something that can be helpful for you based on what the focus of your year is in. You can use kind of this reading to help guide you to see, like, okay, I'm in my Jupiter year, then I know that I'm going to be really working on, uh, you know, attracting abundance into my life. So actually, let me just look it up so I can show you. Annual perfections chart. Okay, how pull this up? Okay, so sorry it's taking so long. So this chart, so based on your age, right? For example, if you were 25, you see that it's in the second house. So you want to look in your birth chart to see what planet is in your second house. This reading that I'm doing right now is basically telling you you're being propelled into this new phase. This new phase, you can figure out what that is by using this chart. So I hope that's making sense. So if you look at your birth chart and you see you have Jupiter in your second house, you're entering a year in which you're focusing on financial abundance and working on your career, things like that, or even just being lucky in general. So I hope that is useful to you. Um, but yeah, what happened to you was for your personal development, essentially, to really kind of get you into this energy of needing to move into a new phase of your life. Um, because whatever was going on was the state of your life before this cutoff happened. You were probably a bit stagnant. Okay, there were a lot of challenges that you went through, a lot of issues that kind of held you back. But I see now you're going to start using this loss as a way for you to kind of use the loss as a ladder, right? To help propel you, to help move you into a more abundant phase of your life. Last two cards that I have for you, we have Fire Magic and Sun and Stars. So yeah, definitely related to astrology. I really hope, if you are into that, you might want to start looking into astrology more. This card indicates that. And then if you are still needing to release the situation, you can do so with fire. The reading is encouraging that. So burning candles, burning whatever happened on a piece of paper with the intent to release it. Those are things that can really help you in giving you a little boost to help you move forward. So I hope that reading was helpful, Lene. If it resonated in some way. Please look into the chart. I think astrology can definitely be helpful to so many people. All right, Mayo Girl. Okay, Lene, you're very welcome. I appreciate your donation. So, Mayo Girl, yours is Leo in the first house. Oh my god, I wish she would stop. Sorry, you guys. Um, First house represents who you are, like yourself, your identity, how you come off to others. So I'm so sorry for the noise. My bunny is running around. Um, but you are probably going to be more expressive in your identity up until your next birthday. So that's what that means. All right, everyone that's waiting, I promise you the readings are going to speed up. It's just for the donated readings, I kind of take my time. So you guys are always welcome to come back and you will keep your spot in the line. All right. All right, male girl, what is coming for male girl romantically? Okay, we have this could be the one. Heart to heart conversations and trust. Yeah, I see you having a conversation with someone soon about where you guys are headed romantically, or someone kind of opening up to you. This card is saying you've already met the romantic partner you seek. So somebody that you already know, okay, that may be coming towards you. Oh, Lene, thank you. Did you have like a follow-up reading too? But yeah, male girl, I'm gonna have to put her in another room. I'm sorry. This person, maybe you guys are gonna have the kind of conversation where they ask you to trust them. Maybe you have trust issues. Maybe it could be someone from the past you had a falling out with, and they're coming back and wanting you to trust them. Like, oh, you can trust me this time. I'm really going to be good this time. Maybe I'm picking up the energy of someone from the past trying to convince you that it can work out. But let's see what tarot has to say. Okay. All right, we have Knight of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, and the Hermit. It's pretty similar energy. Yeah, see someone coming towards you with romantic intentions and wanting to slowly develop things. You guys have been at a distance from each other, or if you don't know them, you don't communicate with them at all. Like they are probably just secretly watching you. Or you are someone that's always been on their radar. Maybe they feel like there was a missed opportunity in the past. Like they wanted to start something with you, but never got the chance. I don't know if you've been through some pretty difficult things in the past, but maybe they saw you go through something from a distance and did not express their love because they felt that you weren't in the space to be in a relationship. But yeah, we got Page of Cups. It's an offer coming soon in expression. These two cards can also indicate like a promise that was made in the past that was broken and left you essentially broken and upset. But I really see this as past energy, honestly. I know a lot of people don't like to hear that. But I see this is a person that has watched you from a distance, that hasn't been able to speak to you, and have been planning how they can come to you and have this conversation. I see them trying to convince you that you can trust them. because you guys had major issues, major fallouts in the past. There was something that you were deceived about and you found out about with this person. So now it's getting specific. So yes, definitely someone from the past, something you found out about with them, you were upset about, and it caused this shift between the two of you, or even you opened your eyes to some BS that they were pulling. I do see there was some kind of promise, some kind of romantic promise, like for you guys to be together for a while, and it did not happen because of some kind of deception or lying or sneaky behavior. All right, let's see. Can he be trusted? We got the trust card here. But that was more so kind of telling me he's gonna tell you, he's gonna say to you, "Oh, you can trust me." But let's really see. Okay. Wait. Hey, Pauline, it's nice to see you. I'm doing great. Can he be trusted? Okay, we got Four of Wands upright this time. Oh, why is it blurry? Okay. Okay. Can he be trusted? Can he be trusted? Okay, let's see. Some of these cards were in the past. Yeah, so you got the Empress again, and it was just the Empress again. Okay. It's not if he can be trusted, it's more so you're not going to trust him. I do see him offering stability, actually having the means to offer stability and the emotional capacity to maintain it with these two cards here. But I see you looking at the stability. Five of Pentacles, we have conflict and questioning it because of how you were hurt in the past. And you not being able to make a decision about him because of what happened in the past, because he was not able to maintain the stability that he promised in the first place. I see that he may probably chase you, and regardless of that, I don't see you accepting it. I see that your heart is kind of closed off to him forever. You know what? That's fine. I think the reading is affirming that that is okay, that he lost his chance because at the end of the day, you won. At the end of the day, you found yourself. You found your balance. you regained love for yourself after that situation happened. So I think you already have your mind made up about not getting back with him anyway. And the reading is just kind of affirming to you that that's okay. Not everybody needs a second chance because you should have acted right to begin with. Looks like you were offering a lot, you know. You had a lot to offer, and that was not appreciated. And so, honestly, it seems as though your connection with him is more so a lesson for him to treat his partners right. And it was a lesson for you to always choose yourself because you will always find happiness with yourself. So, what's in store for you romantically? The cards just wanted to bring up this situation that's going to come back up and it's going to test you. But regardless of, you know, all the goodies that he will have to show you, it just seems as though you're going to continue moving ahead. And it's not like you have hate in your heart for him. It's just more so you're not going to forget what happened. And you're not going to allow him to put you in that space where you were not confident in yourself. Because I definitely see that situation really did hurt you very badly and really messed with your self-esteem and how you viewed yourself. And I see that, you know, you picked yourself back up and I don't see you going back to it because you've made so much personal progress. And maybe you see going back to him as regressing. So, you know, just take this reading as kind of a confirmation that you are healing from that situation. Yeah, and that essentially that situation is now in the past and you are now growing and you have grown from it, basically. Yep, that's right. All right, so I think I had another donated reading. I hope you enjoyed the reading, Mail Girl. I hope it was helpful. Um, Sorry I couldn't give you a heads up of what's next, but it seems as though that situation may come back and it's still in your energy a little bit. Just seems more like a checkup from the universe. Like, have you learned? Let's make sure that you learned. All right. Lots of love to you too. See you next time. Hey, Sunflower. All right, Lene, general reading. All right, let's use another deck. So, Lene, I really appreciate your donations. Okay, so we're going to start off with Lenormand, which will tell me specific situations. Then I'll pull some oracle cards to tell me about more specific situations, and then we'll go into tarot. Sunflower, I'm on donations right now. So after this donated reading, I'll get back to my free reading. So if you want to come back, you can post your question down below though, so that when I update my list, you will um, you will get added. So that's how you get added to the list. You get added to the list by just posting your question. For Lene B, general reading for 2021. Okay, we have Lily, Toon, Stork, and Well. All right, now I'm gonna pull these oracle cards. Okay, we have handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be important. Cup, you should accept valid criticism. Recognition, reward for merit. And then dog, protection from a powerful friend. Okay, so I see you making peace next year with a situation that ended this year. I see you coming to peace with that, probably at the beginning of the year. So maybe once January turns around, you're going to feel very positive about things going on in your life. And I see you making upgrades, improvements, advancements on something that you are currently working on. So that could be work related, but this is really related to like a wish, something that you always wanted to accomplish. So there's like some kind of business idea or just something that you have been putting like lots of efforts into, something that you want to put a lot of efforts into. I see you maybe getting a wish fulfilled, something that you've always been hoping for, whatever that's been on your mind that you've always been hoping for. I see you making a lot of progress towards that. We have a meeting with someone, an important person. A meeting with an important person is going to give you some kind of criticism, or maybe even advice about what it is that you're trying to develop next year, what it is that you're trying to go towards. And I see them recognizing your efforts. So definitely you may be getting some kind of mentor next year. A mentor who's going to turn into a friend, who's going to become a connection that you keep. Yeah, and I see that as a mentor because it's telling you to accept valid criticism. So this is a person that is going to keep you on your toes, but also praise you at the same time. So I don't know if you're entering school next year, but it could be referring to that, a teacher that is really going to help you grow. But if not, and if you're just working or have some kind of idea that you really want to develop. I see you meeting someone that's really going to help you develop that. But at the beginning of the year, January, it's really going to be about you feeling an energetic release, feeling peace, at peace with something that ended this year. That's really good. And now for tarot. A very general reading, 2021. We have the Hanged Man. I think this is referring to that wish that you've been waiting to get fulfilled. I see that it is going to eventually happen with the Wheel of Fortune here. So it's really something that's been on your radar that you've really been wanting to work on, that you've really been wanting to get. Page of Cups. See you being very emotionally fulfilled next year, very happy. A lot of next year will be filled with you being happy and content with things in your life. Because it just seems as though things are coming into favor for you. Two of Wands here tell me that it's a dual nature. The dual nature of this card really speaks out to me. It tells me that you may be coming into yourself more. So maybe incorporating different parts of yourself into the things that you do on a daily basis. Whatever it is that you are trying to work on, that you are trying to advance in, I see you being able to use all parts of yourself in that, so you're not going to do things half-heartedly. I also see you needing to make an important decision next year. All right, so let's see what that's about. We have the Hermit, a Nine of Swords reversed, Nine of Wands reversed, and the Ace of Pentacles. So this decision, I don't know why I'm feeling spring, summertime, late spring. You might kind of go into yourself a little bit. You might kind of retreat into yourself a little bit to think about the negative aspects of this situation. What is this offer? Because there is some kind of offer. Let's see. Justice. Okay, there we go. Okay, we have Justice and the Three of Swords. So that definitely could be love related. All right, so Lene, you may want to save the link for this live so that you can go back and look at the reading next year. But I see someone offering you from the past, because Three of Swords is a past heartbreak, some kind of resolution, a compromise. So someone from the past in which you felt you were wronged, in which you felt something unfair happened in that connection. Maybe they chose someone else over you, because we have like a third party type energy here. You were treated as the option. I see them coming back and wanting to to offer up another go ahead, and I see you retreating into yourself to think about this. Um, they put you through a lot. Nine of Swords and Nine of Wands. But you overcame it with the Eight of Wands here. I don't see you accepting their offer. Knight of Wands reversed. This is my fuckboy card. I see you turning them away. Okay. But I do see them coming in strong and trying to seduce you through being passionate and through chasing you. But whatever they did to you, dang, people be having similar energy. Whatever they did to you, it like really blew up a situation in flames, and maybe other people knew about it too, and it was very dramatic. Okay. I see them trying to come back and offer some kind of compromise. So yeah, that's definitely an F boy. I don't see you going for it. When it comes to this being related to career, you could be offered a job, a work opportunity next year. Okay. You're going to have to sit back and really think about this. If this is something good for you, the position or the opportunity may be something that is very demanding for you. It may be something that you feel that you're not quite qualified in. It may be a job that you tried to get in the past, or a position, or even school opportunity that you tried to get in the past that didn't work out. So this reading is telling you you are offered another chance with a job, or offered a chance with a work or job opportunity that you tried to in the past. Really think about it. Just really take your time and think about it. There's no rush into anything. The overall general energy for you for next year is to be patient and take your time. There's no need to rush anything, because what's meant to happen will happen in divine timing with this Wheel of Fortune card. Okay. So you just need to know that all the decisions that you make ultimately will lead you to being in a space where you are satisfied. But you want to try and make your decisions from a space of, recognizing, what is this bringing to me? Okay, how is this making me feel? That is kind of how you may want to approach things when it comes to making decisions next year. How is this directly impacting my emotions? How is this directly impacting me? And I see you really going into yourself a lot to analyze your emotions and to really understand your emotions even more. You will be doing a lot of shadow work next year, which is a difficult process. But I see you regardless still being in a state. It's like the energy I'm getting is like you just being very content with life, and even situations. I do see situations coming back to try and test you. Situations that did not work out in the past, situations that were very unfair to you. And I see you handling those situations calmly and calmly rejecting them. Okay? So that's what I have for your reading for 2021. Remember what I mentioned here separately. You meeting a mentor figure that will help you in your career or school. Okay? So be on the lookout for them. But I hope the reading was enjoyable. I hope it resonated. Thanks again for your donation. All right, so I just had another donation from Mattia. If you could post your question. Hey, Craggy, I'm doing good. Thanks everybody for being so patient. I wasn't expecting to get back-to-back donations, but that happened, and I promise you guys, as soon as the donations are done with, I will dive right back into the free readings. Okay, general love reading for Mattia. General love reading for Mattia. Okay, we have love yourself first. This card was reversed. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So maybe there have been situations where a situation with someone, because we have past life relationship, where maybe you acted out of character, or you may have extended yourself too much to someone. The list isn't closed, it's still open. We have reconciliation reversed. I see someone from the past, maybe they keep coming back into your life. The reading is telling you not to allow them to come back. Kick them out to the curb. They don't deserve to be. If you need to have a conversation with this person about how they should exit and leave you alone, then do so. But I see maybe there may be a connection you've been dealing with that you really need to end. You really need to let them know that interacting with them is not healthy for you, and that it's time for you guys to move on in your lives. All right, let's pull some tarot. Yep, I'll be still going in order. Interesting. We got the Fool reverse and we have Death reverse. So this is definitely talking about a situation that keeps coming back. Hey, Laura, yep, you can donate to Skip. It's in the description box. Wow, we have the Lovers reverse. This reading is so clear. But yeah, someone keeps coming back into your life, or you keep dealing with someone. Maybe you're the person who keeps reaching out to this person that you've had a connection with. And the reading is you haven't talked to him over 2 or 3 months. Okay. It could be that this person may come back. But we got 5 of Wands here. Oh no, this reading is telling me there may be some kind of behaviors that you may be doing um, that may not be from a place of self love. It could even be with new people. So, like you repeating, like maybe your connections recently or interactions recently have all reminded you of someone from the past, or they have all been the same. It's like you stop talking to one person, the next person behaves the same way. But this entire reading is really giving me like a cycle that keeps repeating with a lover at conflict that keeps reemerging. Maybe I think the reading could be telling you to look at yourself and see if there are some behaviors that you're engaging in uh, that may not be healthy for you in romantic connections, that may contribute to causing problems. We have Five of Pentacles reversed. So with Four of Pentacles. And then Knight of Pentacles. Um, I do see you. It could be that you're healing from a situation in the past, okay? And that you have retreated. So this card reminds me of retreat, reminds me of someone overcoming things that happened to them and looking within. Maybe you've been doing some self evaluation on situations that happened to you in the past, on situations, connections in the past that have repeated. So this could be talking about you really looking into yourself, you evaluating things that have been done and connections that you've experienced and what has happened in them. This has been probably a slow process for you with Knight of Pentacles here. Maybe it's something that you recently started doing, recently starting to kind of go within. I'm picking up on the feeling of not to beat yourself up about things that have happened in the past. I don't know, maybe if you blame yourself for a lot of things that have happened, even if we do have certain behaviors or things that we can work on, doesn't necessarily mean that we were at fault for the entire situation. But now I'm starting to pick up on maybe a lot of self criticism. Four of Pentacles here is telling me that you may be entering a space where you're starting to feel you're working on trying to achieve balance in your life very slowly. You have the Empress reversed. So maybe you are working on yourself. But all these cards reversed just have me think that maybe you're recently getting out of this energy, or you may still be in it a little bit. But like I said earlier, there's a lot of self criticism here. Um, and pessimistic energy. But I do see you trying to work out of that. And at the very least, this could be advice for you to work out of. You may not really see love or romantic connections in the most positive way because of things that have happened, especially with these three cards here: Hero reversed, Death, and the Lovers reversed. That's really showing me a situation about like I said earlier, cycles, things that keep repeating, romantic situations that maybe never worked out. And this conflict, the things that happen in those connections, you've been looking at those connections and evaluating them and seeing like what went wrong. And have just been trying to work on yourself. I just see you in this process of doing a lot of self love, taking care of yourself, and you may talk to yourself, have conversations to yourself. You may do affirmations. So, really just trying to love up on yourself. And if not, this reading is encouraging you to do so. But I do see in the past you did have some interactions with a past life connection or someone that you thought was a past life connection. Maybe you thought like you guys really had something going on, and maybe you never got closure from a situation. And so you never getting closure, at least the closure that you wanted, pushed you into this space of trying to affirm things, more positive things to yourself. Hmm. All right, so I'm gonna pull some cards about any love that is coming towards you. That was very much a reading about past. Let's see. Any love coming towards Mattia? All right, we have Seven of Wands, Justice, Six of Cups, Eight of Wands, Seven of Pentacles reversed, and the Four of Pentacles reversed. So I'm getting something in my head is saying I am being affirmed. I'm not sure why. I am being affirmed. So someone may come to you soon and give you some really nice compliments. I see people may come to you, someone may come to you and acknowledge things that happened to you. Someone from the past may acknowledge some things that happened between the two of you. You may be you may experience a situation that reminds you pleasantly of a love situation that happened in the past. But I really see this energy of someone coming back and giving you having some positive things to say to you about something that happened. I see you being affirmed by something. I see you finally being coming to be at peace with something that happened between you and a certain connection. And it may seem like it comes out of nowhere, and it will, because this person, it's not something that they're going to plan to do. It just seems as if they're going to have a sudden epiphany to say these things to you that they've been holding back on for so long. So you can expect some kind of very fast communication from a past connection, someone that hurt you. So going back to these cards with reconciliation reversed, past life relationship, love yourself first, and heart to heart conversations. Like, see someone from the past coming back to apologize to you. Although it may not end up in you guys actually being together, they are going to acknowledge essentially that they did you wrong, or they did something wrong to you, and I see them just coming back and apologizing from having the urge to, because they've been holding it back. All right, so that's what I have for your reading. I hope some parts resonated at the very least, and I hope it was helpful to you. I do thank you for your donation. All right, so now it is time for Lore. Get my charger. All right, Laura, can you post your question? Can you hear me? Okay. Can you guys say in the chat whether or not you hear me? I'm not sure what happened. Okay, awesome. You do hear me. All right. I don't know what's going on. My laptop died and out of nowhere. Give me 1 second. Okay, there we go. All right, will she come back? Will Natalia come back to Constantine with a love offer in April? Okay, here we go. All right, so honestly, I see that I don't see her coming back with a love offer up until April. So we're talking about like up until April next year. I don't see her coming to offer that because whatever happened between the two of you, I see that that is still in her mind. That's still in her head. That is still something that she really can't stop thinking about, that she really is not able to let go. And it was definitely a major situation with, yeah, with this card here. Yeah, Nine of Cups reversed and Nine of Swords. Whatever that happened for you guys to break up, um, it's really honestly it's something that dominates her mind right now. And it's like she's kind of burned out from the situation. Like literally mentally burned out. Let me load this. Yeah, mentally burned out from the situation. And is ready to move on to a new part of her life. She's trying to work on herself, but may not be the most successful at it right now because she's still hurting. But she is looking forward to the future. She does think that maybe you guys will one day come back together with these two cards, Five of Pentacles, reversed in the World. And we have the Strength card here for these three. She does sometimes think that, maybe one day we can come back together, but that's more like a very distant, years ahead kind of thing. Maybe she's trying to build up her finances, her career. She's more so trying to gather the strength to do that. Let's pull some more. more. Yeah, I don't see there being too much any love that she really wants to offer, or even any efforts that she wants to contribute. This is the energy of someone that has kind of checked out. Um, I'm gonna pull another card to confirm that. So honestly, there may be someone else in her life right now, because we have Knight of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, and Nine of Pentacles here. So there may be someone else entering her life or currently in her life right now that has her attention and that's really giving her a lot of attention. They probably have money, or at least they have some aspirations that she really admires. She really sees this person as someone who can provide her with the life she wants. I think she's the kind of person that wants to be taken care of financially, and maybe she sees that this person can do that. And they may also spoil her a bit. Did you have a follow-up question? Because I came to the answer pretty fast. I hope it didn't freeze. All right. Will her new relationship last? Yeah, Seven of Pentacles, Page of Swords, King of Wands. This person is going to put a lot of efforts into her. They're definitely promising certain things to her. They are, yeah, making a lot of promises right now, saying things to her to have her look forward to the future. Yeah, and then we got King of Swords. This person is very convincing. We got King of Wands and King of Swords. So this person is very established, or at the very least, she sees them as someone who is established, and they know how to say all the right things to her. But I do have the Three of Swords reversed, clarified by the Ace of Wands reversed. So there seems like there may come to be some kind of decision that will happen between the two of them, or maybe even a lack of a decision. I'm getting the feeling of, because I did say this person is going to make promises. So there may be a promise that is broken, that they end up breaking. Okay, because they have the energy of being able to like convince people of certain things. And I see them not following up on something that they promised her. So maybe it could be long-term commitment or marriage. And I see that they may not even follow up on that. And we end it with Ten of Wands. So I don't see the connection lasting because on the guy's end, He's not going to follow through on something that he says. So he may make a lot of promises to her and even show her certain things. I see him like buying her a lot of gifts or like, taking her out doing those kinds of things. But when it comes to actually starting a family, um, I didn't really get that here. If I got King of Pentacles, maybe. We got King of Swords and King of Wands, which tell me that uh, this person may have just be all about the chase and the journey, but once they actually get to the destination, they may pull out. Yeah, and then Ace of Pentacles reversed. So I don't see the connection lasting because of an unfulfilled promise on his end. So it's going to be like all talk. Like I said, buying her a lot of things or fulfilling her wishes on a very material level. But when it comes to following up on promises of a commitment, I see that it's lacking. All right. So I hope that the reading gave you some insight about what is going on. Okay, so I did just ask, will she come back to you if they break up? And I got the Two of Cups. So don't expect her to come back with a love offer up until April because she's going to be talking to this other person. But the reading did indicate that they weren't going to last too long, and that I do see her coming back to you after that situation is over. This is a very positive card to get in a love reading. So I hope that gave you some hope. Thank you for the donation. All right, now I am finally at my free readings. Thanks to everyone for waiting. All right, so I have high vibration. Like almost an hour and a half in, I get to my second free reading. Like, what? Okay. What are the current thoughts? Now, these readings, guys, are going to be pretty fast just so I can get to everyone. Okay. What are the current thoughts and feelings of A? There seems to be some kind of issue going on between the two of you. You're welcome, Lore. Or at the very least, they're having troubles with kind of deciding how to move ahead with you. They don't know how to. They don't know how to talk to you. They feel like they don't know how to talk to you. Maybe they feel like whenever you guys do talk, there's some kind of disagreement, or you guys don't see eye to eye all the time. Or even like there's some kind of just small misunderstanding, or you guys may not like connect when you guys talk the way in which they want to, and they're trying to figure out why that is. But we got King of Cups. So I do see them having romantic feelings for you. But I do this, they may take their time with expressing that because of what's going on. Okay, so separation. So yeah, like going back to what I said about the conflict, it's like they don't know what next steps to take, how to talk to you about what happened, the issues you guys have. Um, this can be someone offering a cup of love, but it's more so like, I have this cup. Are you going to take it? Take it or leave it kind of thing. And then we got Queen of Swords. So you may be holding off on talking to them because you want to be in your power too, but both of you are in this energy of like, I'm the prize. Like both of you are in that kind of energy where you feel like the other person should be coming to you. And finally, we got Three of Wands reversed. So I don't see him making any kind of action towards you. It seems as though like he wants to express something to you, but he's not going to because he may feel that you should come to him. And it could also be that he wants to, with Seven of Wands reversed, honestly, he may be tired of the fighting. He may be tired of trying to figure out how to approach you. This card can be someone who is ready to give up, or someone who is trying to assess and evaluate it to a point where they get tired and just want to stop. But I don't see him coming towards you. I just see him like, oh, well, I know what I have to offer. Are you going to take it? And then you're in the energy where it's like, you should be coming to talk to me. So I'm not going to say anything to you. I do see you winning at the end of the day, no matter what happened. You're going to be on the winning side. You're going to be the one who is able to move forward positively in your life. And then we have the Lovers reversed. So I think this is telling me you may move ahead to somebody else. Okay. With the Queen of Cups, I see you moving on to someone else eventually and kind of leaving them in the dust. You finding your own self love, you cultivating that, and entering the energy where regardless you feel like you're happy. Like you're happy without them regardless. And this is going to attract somebody else. But yeah, he seems to be very stubborn. He's the kind of person, maybe a water sign, um, has some kind of water placement. Sun, Moon, Mercury, Venus, rising. But yeah, I see you moving on. All right, high vibration. So I hope that was helpful. And I appreciate you waiting, always coming by. Hey, Food Happy, thanks for stopping by. I am going in order. If you want to donate to Skip, you can. Pragya, are you here? Nope, son. I'm on the third person, so I just started back up the free readings after the donations. All right, so Joshua and Jamie, if you could post your questions so that I could get to them right after I'm done with this reading. Well, what will manage next action be towards Pragya? Right, we have Ace of Swords reversed. 10 of Cups. 2 of Wands reversed. Six of Swords. 10 of Pentacles. This is interesting. And the Magician reversed. Hey, Anthony. You could just be a little patient. I'm still on free readings. Well, I'm doing free readings. I'm going in order. So once I'm done with this list, I'll probably start randomly choosing people just for a little bit. All right. Pragya, what I see. Okay. I'm gonna have to pull, because this situation could be, I need to make sure. Oh, right. Wow. All right, we got unrequited love and release your ex. So immediately when I pulled Ace of Swords, that's telling me no communication. Okay? Or it could be communication that you don't want to hear. I see Manish feeling happy about something, but they have made a decision that they really don't want to make about walking away from something that made them happy in the past. Maybe this is the energy they are currently in because we have the Magician reverse to clarify this card. But they're having a hard time trying to figure out how to walk away from someone. So I'm thinking, honestly, they may be trying to figure out how to communicate that they are moving on with someone else. Because this is telling me moving on to something, a family, moving on to something better in their eyes. And then we have unrequited love and release your ex. So since you're in no communication, I'm just going to say that their next action towards you may be them telling you that they have moved on to someone else. Because we have a card about no communication, a card about communication that is hard to do, a decision that is hard to make, but it's happy, but they're walking away at the same time. So that's how I came up with this interpretation, and especially with unrequited love and release your ex. So I'm sorry to say, but that's what I see. Let me pull one final one. And I was gonna say, like, it could be about them leaving a situation they are in right now to be with you. But I ended up getting Temperance reversed and it was Page of Cups reversed. So it's like these two cards will not support that interpretation. Um, at least in my eyes. So sorry to deliver such a negative reading, but that's what I have. That is what I have. You know, grass, people may think that the grass is greener on the other side, but they'll soon realize that things are not, you still have to work in any connection that you're going to be in, no matter who it is. Okay. All right, next person I have is Joshua. All right, you're welcome, Pragya. What is Joshua's next lover going to be like? Your next lover is going to be very romantic, almost a hopeless romantic. There may be someone who is very spontaneous and who has been through a lot in their life. Okay. They're someone who may be very spontaneous and has been through quite a bit that they may not want to talk about. They're the kind of person that doesn't really like to look back at the past too much. They just want to look ahead and focus on the future. They're going to be somebody who's very patient with you. So you're the kind of person that wants to wait, you know, until you get physically intimate with someone. They are that kind of person who will wait. I see them having a very balanced personality. They may be a Gemini or a Libra. And this is definitely a connection that you're going to be meant to have with the Wheel of Fortune here. With Nine of Pentacles, they're going to be someone who is really abundant in their life. I see them probably having a lot of money and being generous with it. Also, we got the Five of Swords here with the Five of Wands. That definitely tells me that they've been through quite a few relationships or a bit of things, quite a few things in their life, like I said, that they really don't want to talk about. They like to just look ahead. But yeah, they are definitely someone who is really in their power and really knows themselves. Okay. So the dynamic of the connection may be that they'll be helping you. The only issue that I see here is a problem with commitment. Okay. They may be a little too spontaneous with Seven of Pentacles reversed. They may be non-committal. So we have the Hierophant reversed, Page of Cups reversed, and Ten of Cups reversed. So they may not, like I said earlier, this person does not like to delve into emotions because they've been through quite a bit. And so I haven't updated the list yet. So yeah, I'm probably not going to update the list after I get to Ashley. It's probably just going to be random choosing after this list is done, or just doing really fast 2 card readings. And this also could just represent, well, I don't want to say they're non committal because we had the High Priestess, which tells me that they are operating from a healed version of themselves. So maybe this is telling you how they used to be in the past. And maybe that's why they had all those issues in their past connections that they don't want to talk about. Maybe they were really non-committal in the past. They may have broke some hearts. Your person definitely was in a long-term relationship. So your next lover will have had been in a long-term relationship that they kind of just dropped out of nowhere, or they were entertaining someone for a very long time, and this person thought they were in a relationship, but they never put a title on it. So this person may have some guilt about that. And so now they may, when it comes to you, they may be entering the connection with this energy of, I'm going to do right this time. Yeah, so he's coming in healed, but his baggage is kind of, well, not baggage because he's healed, but his past is kind of messy. Yeah, Three of Swords reversed. So it tells me they are coming in healed. I think the reading just wants you to be aware of the past because they don't want to talk about it. They're not going to want to talk about their past connections that failed. Okay, my phone died. So sorry about that. But that was right when your reading ended. So I'm going to start my webcam up in a second, but I did just finish your reading, Joshua. I hope that was helpful to you. And you got something nice to look forward to, a healed connection. All right, so you guys just give me a moment while I set up my webcam. Okay. So it's just at Quintessa. I think there's only one Quintessa on Venmo. Okay, we have Jamie. Kenneth's current feelings. Okay. I don't see Kenneth making any actions towards you. Hey, the Queen S. Yes, that is my name. So, Jamie, I don't know if there's some kind of third-party situation, like this. If you are aware that Kenneth is interacting with someone else romantically right now, but I see him having an issue with somebody else right now. So I don't even see that his attention is on you. It's on the situation that is kind of crumbling that he put efforts into. It could also be that both of you, we're talking and your situation crumbled because of someone else. So that could be an alternative with this combination. But I see someone else is kind of taking up his mind, another situation involving other people that is interfering with his ability to have stability in his life, with his ability to feel stable in his life right now. Because we have the Tower reversed. So this is a situation that he's been dealing with for a while. He doesn't want to talk about it either. You have King of Swords reversed. So he tries to come off as if he's unbothered, but he really has a lot of things going on in his life that he's trying to deal with. And then the Ace of Pentacles reversed and the Chariot reversed tell me that, there's not going to be any forward movement in your connection because of this other situation. He is trying to get past whatever this is with Five of Pentacles. He is trying to work past it. But honestly, I see him failing at that and him being very upset emotionally with the High Priestess reversed and the Knight of Cups reversed. I see him just being very upset most days. And him trying to slowly build himself back up with King of Pentacles. So it's just that his mind is not even on you right now. It's on this other situation that's affecting him emotionally, involving other people. Yeah, and I don't expect him to talk about it either, because he likes to put on this brave facade that he's doing okay when in all actuality he's not. And that's just a defense mechanism. So I hope it gave you some clarity. Yeah, definitely some emotional stuff he's dealing with that he's trying to get past, but it's having a hard time. All right. So Jane, you are up next. Uh-oh. All right, you're welcome, Jamie. Hopefully I'll see you next time. I really like shuffling my cards there. It's a very satisfying process. It just feels nice in my hands. Thanks, son. I appreciate that. All right. Will in Aries message Jane? Will in Aries message Jane? All right. So I don't see the messaging view. because we have the Lovers reversed and the Ace of Pentacles reversed. So don't see them taking any action. Yeah, and the Hermit just seems as though they are taking time to themselves and away from your connection. Do you have a follow-up question? Because that was a pretty fast answer. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna be right back. Oh, okay. Let's see. All right, I do see your donation. Okay, so you'll be right up next after Jane. How does he feel? How does N feel about Jane? They feel that although you may be someone who is inherently good, you make them feel very confused. We have the Moon and Temperance. So they do see you as a good person. They do see you as a good catch, but there's something about you that makes them feel confused emotionally. Or just when it comes to your connection, it's as if they really can't decide. They really can't come to how they feel about you emotionally. They may feel that they may have a connection, or you know what? It's that you, honestly, the love that you offered them seems as though they were not ready for it. Because you see someone as a good catch, but you don't know how you feel about them, that's pretty contradictory. So I think that the way in which you showed them affection was very intense for them, and it was not really something that they were ready to accept yet. See them having issues with being vulnerable. You called for them to be vulnerable. You were very vulnerable with them, and this scared them away. With Six of Swords, they were not ready for that level of openness. All right, Jane, that's what I have for your reading. All right, at the very least, I hope gave you some clarity about what you, about how the situation is turning out. All right, so Air Queen, will he return and make things work, or is this connection over? All right, you're welcome, Jane. Return and make things work, or is this connection over? Very interesting. Okay, so I have all of your cards. The reading starts off with the Lovers. Okay. And then we have Six of Swords and Six of Cups reversed. So this combination tells me that there is a sense of nostalgia in your connection. You guys have made a lot of memories together that he doesn't want to quite give up. But the Six of Swords card tells me that card is a card of walking away, but in the context of this reading, the way that I see it, I see that he really wants two of you to come to terms with what happened. It's like he wants to be able to gain the necessary wisdom to see how to make this work. Because I see whatever happened between the two of you, it's like it tainted your connection. It tainted the memories and everything that you guys, all the experiences that you guys have cultivated. That has been tainted, and I see him wanting to figure out a way to release what has happened between the two of you so you guys can return back to this fairy tale kind of love that I see here. We have the Knight of Cups and the Star, so he's definitely hoping for you guys to get back together. He's hoping for things to work out. I see him daydreaming a lot about good memories that you guys have, good experiences. I see him daydreaming about your future. I do see some action, but it's not any kind of action that would actually lead to the development of this connection to how you want it to be. It's honestly very, I would say, just kind of immature. Just like there's always a better way to do things. And it's like he doesn't really know the best way to heal this connection. So I just see him just trying to do anything to try and salvage it. But you guys have a situation that happened where it's like something from the past is really a source of, like, he's entranced by something or someone, some kind of addiction or habit. I see him trying to overcome that, some kind of addiction here that may have gotten in the way of your connection or even a person. And he's trying to work on that. And he knows that he needs to work on that to get past what happened between you guys. And this addiction or this person has been the source of why, it's been the source of what tainted your connection to begin with. And I just see him in the energy of wanting things to go back to how they used to be. He's taking some time back to himself right now with the Hermit here. And I see his mind being occupied with the intent to release and let go of whatever this ghost from the past is. So it's like he's trying to walk away from whatever this addiction is, whatever this person is, whatever it was, this behavior that destroyed your connection, that broke your connection. He's trying to work on that, but he's still at the very beginning stages. So, like I said, I do see him taking action, but in your mind, you're probably going to receive his action as that's all you have. That's all. That's what you thought of to make up to me. That's kind of what I see going through your head when he does come to you. Because this type of action is really going to be, it's kind of spontaneous. Like he may be in his feelings and just like reach out in that moment. And it's like you may feel that, oh, you can make more effort. But I do see, like, he is very hopeful for the connection and does want things to work out. It's just trying to give up a certain mindset, behavior pattern, person, addiction, something that got in the way between the two of you. He's actively working on that. You're probably a little bit more mature than him in some ways, as at least when it comes to emotional regulation. All right, so I do see some communication out of a space of wanting things to be how they used to be, but he still knows that he has some work to do. Okay? Yeah, so that's what I got for your reading. I hope that resonated in some way. Mm. All right, you're very welcome, Air Queen. I appreciate your donation. All right, on to Jane. Oh wait, didn't I already do Jane? I did. It's Coconut's turn. And then Ashley. Will Coconuts be successful in the music industry? Coconuts be successful. I see you needing the advice for you is hold on. Yes, that could definitely be what the temptation is, Air Queen. Coconuts. Okay, Coconuts. My advice for you is not answering whether or not you will be successful. It's more so giving you advice. Okay. We have all these cards here that tell me that you have an issue with coming to terms with expressing yourself and like thinking about the kind of persona that you have to put on in the industry and accepting how it is that you want to express yourself. I see people telling you have a lot of different people telling you how you should be, but you need to be confident in yourself and the persona that you choose to portray. Whether it's a character that you create or just yourself, you need to be confident in what it is that you present because I see a lot of people trying to throw their opinions at you and tell you how to do certain things when that is not really what you like. You can take people's advice, of course, that is needed, like managers and training, things like that. But I'm really picking up on like the energy of you really just being confident in who you are and loving yourself. So we have the Lovers reversed and Two Cups reversed. We go upright. That's the energy of someone who needs to come to terms with themselves and accept who they are. Like you have two sides of yourself. It's like major Gemini energy. Two sides of yourself that you have. Maybe you want to merge them. Maybe you want to express both of these sides. But I see you wrestling with both of these versions of yourself that you have. And you have not quite yet gone through, or you're about to enter this transformative process. We have death reversed, and also judgment, which is the Phoenix card. It tells me that you're going to enter this process where you really come into yourself and are able to figure out what to do, how to handle these two versions of yourself. Maybe one version is like who you are to people you are close to, and the other is a public persona that you want to have for the industry, your alter ego. And I see you trying to figure out a way to merge two of these. And the advice for you is to just trust yourself during this process. And that you don't really need anyone else telling you how to portray yourself to the world. So, if anything, that can be interpreted as, maybe just being an independent artist and not signing over to a label because, they have a lot of creative control. Try and stay out of situations that try and exert control over you because they will hinder your transformative process. You will have people that will be around to support you. So we have Three of Cups. You will have a mentor figure, someone who is already established in the industry. Queen of Wands. This person may take you on to guide you. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't accept their advice, but I think when it comes to that, when I was talking about that I more so picked up on just friends and family, the average person, who doesn't have too much experience in the industry, trying to give you their 2 cents when it's not, you don't need to pick up that change. I do see you having to make a very important decision, and it probably could be related to you signing over to a label. Something that is going to release a lot of burdens for you. Okay, so it probably could be related to you signing a contract with a manager or something like that. You have Ace of Swords reversed. It looks like a contract or something being signed. Keys, handing over keys to success, keys to success. Exchanging a contract for these keys to success. But you need to be very wary. I know you didn't really ask this, but we have Three of Swords here, which represents heartbreak. Those 3 papers look like contracts to me, and he's crying over them. So you want to be very wary of giving people creative control over what it is that you do with the promise of fortune, because you will come into that fortune on your own with 10 of Pentacles. Look at those crystals that she's holding. Okay? So to answer your question, yes, you will be successful. Just be wary of signing over contracts and really think about this before you move ahead, because you will have success regardless. Your success will be gained from collaborating with a lot of different people. That mentor figure that I mentioned is going to help you in being able to connect with others and collaborate with others. All right, so I hope that was helpful and gave you some hope and some advice. Yeah, when you ever do drop music, please, I would love to listen to it. You can always DM me on Instagram and I'll definitely give your music a listen. I always love listening to new artists. All right, so next person is Ashley. All right, so Ashley, can you post your question? I really do not. I don't like the lag that I'm probably going to stop using this site because it lags way too much. By the time I see you guys, your comments, it's been probably a few minutes. What is going on? Did it freeze? Yeah, this froze. I am looking on YouTube now. You guys have already posted so many comments and I can't even, wow, it's crazy. Oh, Shelly, you donated, okay. So I'm gonna do Ashley's reading really fast and then I'll get right to you, Shelly. Because I already looked at her question. It's just crazy how much this is freezing for me. All right, I'm gonna do Ashley's reading really fast and I'll get right to Shelly. Will Norman choose Ashley for commitments that will lead to marriage? Or will Norman choose his? Will Norman choose Ashley for a commitment that will lead to marriage? Will Norman choose his ex? Okay, that was a very clear answer. All right. See, I love it when the cards I love it when the cards are clear. I can just get with the reading. Okay. All right, Ashley. So Norman will not choose his ex. So these are the cards that I chose when I asked, will he choose his ex? We have Three of Wands reversed and the Fool, which tell me about no forward movement and a new beginning that may not happen. Okay. And then we also have King of Cups and Four of Wands reversed. So someone not feeling emotionally committed to a long-term connection. So I don't see him feeling like he would be committed to his ex in the long term emotionally. He probably thinks that they don't really have too much of an emotional connection or even like a spiritual connection that he wants. It's like that feeling of love isn't quite there with his ex. Okay, with you, I see we have the Justice card and the Sun. So him making a decision in a positive way, him he's been looking at the two of you and has noticed that you are the better choice, especially in the more logical sense when it comes to his happiness. When he compares who he has felt happier with, it is with you. You guys may have had some issues in the past, but you've been able to overcome them, or at the very least, he feels that you are someone who is able to come. He's able to come to compromises with. He may have asked for advice from friends or family about you, and they've said positive things about you. And then we have the Lovers and the Hanged Man. So I do see him offering commitment, offering a long-term connection that leads to marriage. It just may take a while. The Hanged Man is that energy of waiting. So it may take a long time. Oh yeah, don't do a love spell. Um, Sometimes the best thing that is needed is time. But I see, like, with his ex, a breakdown in the connection with him realizing that there isn't that emotional stability that he wants is not there. I do see him having you wait. So it's up to you if you want someone who will make you wait. But I do see him eventually choosing to be with you. It just may be a long time. Okay, Ashley, so that's what I have for your reading. I hope it gave you some hope and clarity. I did not pick up on the energy of him being with his ex at all. And it could be that, the energy that they're picking up on is how he's feeling in the present moment. It is possible for people to change their mind, right? But I do see him right now looking at you as a better situation. All right, I'm glad. Yeah, so with Nine of Swords reversed, I do see him trying to see, like, being woken up to what's going on with him and his ex, and then him seeing the positives of both of you. All right, so I'm going to do Shelly's reading. All right, let me. All right, yeah. So I can't post your question up on the screen because the streaming service I am using is frozen. But I can see your question on on YouTube. All right. All right, Shelly. Will Shelly's Capricorn ex contact her and are they getting back together? Interesting. I don't know if your situation, if you are still sexually involved with your ex. If not, I just see their energy here with a devil card that represents Capricorn. I do see them reaching out to you because we have Eight of Wands, but it's not going to be in an emotional capacity. Page of Cups here. See them only trying to reach out for something physical. It's not like if they reach out to you, I don't think you should expect it to lead to anything. Seven of Pentacles reverse tells me about someone who is not trying to plan for the future. They're not really, they don't really do things that lead to anything secure. With Four of Wands here clarifying that. So I just see them reaching out for something physical or whatever it was that, whatever satisfaction they get for contacting you. Could be attention, it could be a stroke of their ego. You know, they may ask you, oh, do you still love me? And you say yes, and things like that. We do have a Temperance card here, which tells me that deep down they want things to be better. But just because someone wants something doesn't mean that they're actually going to act on it. Clarify Temperance. Yeah, we have King of Cups. So it's like he wants you guys to be on a better footing, but he's not mature enough to actually carry out what needs to be done to make your connection rebalance. Whatever temptations that you guys have going on between each other, and I'm really getting that it's physical or I don't know, could just be sexting or just something where he gets like some kind of satisfaction from communicating with you. I just see him communicating with you to indulge in that. It's not anything romantic. And then when it comes to is there anyone new coming in your life, I'm going to use a different deck. Is there anyone new coming into Shelly's life? Okay. I don't know if you are bisexual. But I do see someone new coming in, although they may remind you very much of your ex. Because we have King of Wands here. Very similar. This is the energy of someone who used to be a player because they're extremely attractive and they have a lot of charisma. So that's the characteristics that they have. So they may remind you of your ex in some way, or they just may be extremely attractive. This person may be extroverted, and they may you are going to be very physically attracted to them. I do see a lot of hope in this new connection with the Star card. And then I do see you, this connection may help you open up a little bit because we have Princess of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. You may open up to them more easier than you would anyone else because of that magnetic attraction you guys have. I do see your ex coming in the way, coming in between you and this new person with 3 of Cups and 9 of Wands. So things from the past, third party from the past, old love from the past that comes in to cause problems. So it's like when you get with your new person or you start dating your new person, your ex may come back. But all you need to do is focus on this feeling that you'll have with this new person. It's going to be a very good feeling. Does Shelly know them now? Okay. Yes, you do know them now. It was somebody else that you dealt with in the past. Because we have the Tower and the Death card. So not your ex, somebody else that's not your recent ex. It could be someone that has been trying to get your attention but never could. Someone that has been chasing you and they stopped. We got 7 of Pentacles putting in work, but they stopped. The Tower card here when you started dealing with your ex. But this is definitely past energy. This is someone that has been interested in you for a very long time, but they gave up. But I see that they're coming back to try again. They may even have had a glow up or have been working on themselves just for when they approach you. You will be attracted to them. So I see like maybe this person used to be overweight or something. They've been working out. Or when you come in contact with them again, this person from the past, you may find them to be very attractive now because now they've been working on themselves. Yeah. So that's what I have for your reading. I hope I gave you some hope about a new person. King of Wands, what sign is that? You may be, well, Death card could be Scorpio. So it could be a Scorpio with fire placements. Okay? But he has prominent fire and scorpion placements. Okay? All right, thanks for your donation, Shelly. All right, I'm going to do Sun's reading. Hey, Andrea, I'm just randomly choosing, so if you just stick around, yeah. I've been doing the list for about almost 3 hours. So I'm just randomly choosing up until I hit the 3-hour mark. So I'll be on for another 15 minutes. So I'm just going to be pulling probably just 3 card readings now. If you want to skip ahead, you can just donate, but otherwise, I'm just going to be doing some short readings. All right, general love for Sun. Oh, wow, Sun, you have a new love. So beautiful. Yeah, you got some new love coming. Definitely, though, it is new love that you are manifesting. So if you're trying to bring someone towards you, then you are being affirmed that you can manifest them into your life. Speak them into your life. Stop speaking negativity into your life when it comes to love. You've probably been very negative about it. You don't need to be so negative about love. Okay, you can take control of your love life. Although it is good to go with the flow of things, this reading is saying that if it's somebody you want, you can have them if you manifest them. And you will be very successful at it with Six of Wands. New love could also be a new person coming towards you. We have Two of Swords, so 1-1. So definitely you're going to be making a decision about someone. You're going to be in the upper hand. Or maybe you've been thinking about trying to manifest someone. You've been thinking, should I do this or not? This is affirming that you can. Write down all of the qualities that you want in a partner. Speak it out loud verbally. And you'll be able to have what it is that you want. We got Ace of Wands. So you're definitely being supported in love. Whether you want to wait for it to come naturally to you or you want to attract it. But the Magician card is telling me that you can attract this love that you want if you actually did some speaking out loud and prayer. So I hope you can take that advice and try it out. It won't hurt you. It won't hurt you at all to speak out loud what you want to attract. You're not wasting any time in doing that. All right, so next person I'm going to do Reach You and then Empress Beauty. Greet you with a Cancer leave third party forever. All right, you're welcome, son. No, I don't see them leaving the third party. They're in a cycle with this person. They need to learn how to leave that themselves. I don't see them leaving them because we got Six of Swords reversed. That is knowing that you need to walk away, but choosing not to walk away. This third party connection that they are in is probably a karmic partner, someone that they need to both learn lessons from each other, and they have not finished out that cycle yet. And this card tells me they know that they need to walk away, but they're not going to. They know they need to come to this decision, but they are turning a blind eye towards this connection, which is probably not good for them. Any more cards? Yeah, we got Page of Cups reversed. So when it comes to the both of you, I don't see them feeling any strong emotions towards you. Or at the very least, they don't feel like they can offer you any love right now because they're so in the spell. It's like they're in this spell with this other person. So any efforts that you try to put towards them, honestly, will be wasted. Emotionally, when it comes to emotionally extending yourself. But he, their connection is probably toxic. That's what I'm picking up on. And he's going to have to figure out how to get out of that on his own. We got Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So that's up to him to figure out. All right, now my chat wants to work. All right, Ritu, so I hope that gave you some clarity. Good. It's good that you left him. You're going to find coming to something so much better. Let him continue with his lesson that he needs to learn. Okay. How does Empress Beauty's ex Scorpio feel about you? You left him. You had on and off communication. What I can tell you just intuitively is that he probably does not like the fact that you took control and left him, because Scorpios like to be in control. You took control and left him, so he probably does not feel good about that. The on and off communication that you had was him trying to maintain some kind of control over your life emotionally. So when you decided to leave him and ditch that, it's like you took power away from him that he thought that he had in the connection. Let's see what the cards have to say. What does Empress Beauty's ex Scorpio feel? He's not feeling too good about you. Does not really have good things to say about you. I would not be surprised if he was bad mouthing you, because got so many reversal cards. Hey, Spiritual J. I'm just choosing randomly since I've been on for quite a while. Yes, we got Three of Cups. He's upset that essentially you left him while he was probably dealing with other people or entertaining something he wasn't supposed to. He wanted to have his cake and eat it too. He was, going to. He wanted to put in efforts towards the connection, but it's going to be very little. Page of Pentacles, very little effort. He wanted to essentially give you the bare minimum. He's upset that you did not accept the bare minimum from him. We have Page of Swords reversed and the Empress reversed. So I don't think he has good things to say about you right now. He's probably, like I said, bad-mouthing you, or at least having ill thoughts, saying that you don't know, you probably didn't make the right decision, or you're being irrational. You're allowing your emotions to get out of control, saying those kinds of things. You're too emotional. And, he's being very childish. King of Wands reversed. Honestly, I would not be surprised if he's bad-mouthing you or talking about the situation to other people, trying to get them to see you as the bad person, when in all actuality, narcissist vibes. Stay away from him, please. Because that's what I'm picking up. He might be telling other people his side of the story, trying to make it seem like you're the bad person. You're the one that's wrong, when in all actuality, it was him giving the bare minimum. Stay away from him. This energy is not, this is somebody who knows how to, get what they want out of people and situations. He has probably like a large social circle. He has a lot of people at his disposal to entertain. So he's not feeling too good about you. Just stay away. Stay away. All right, so that is what I have for your reading. And do some kind of cleansing. I don't know if you already have, but keep doing it, because I do not like his energy at all. I'm glad you see it, because that man he didn't even have any plans or intentions. Ugh. All right, if you guys are here, please post your question. Yeah, Empress Beauty, continue, doing your cleansings. because he has some heavy energy. You guys probably have, a soul tie that you need to break. All right, you guys, make sure you post your questions when you join. Because Spiritual J, I don't see your question. So, Spiritual J, if you post your question, I'll get to you. I'm going to do somebody else up until then. So, Chelsea. All right, what are A's feelings for Chelsea? What are A's feelings for Chelsea? They are trying to make up their mind about you, taking their time. Overall, they have positive thoughts about you because we have the sun. Overall, they feel positively about you, and this card gives me more so of a friend vibe. So they definitely want to be your friend. They do have good intentions with you, but they are unsure. I don't know if you guys have been friends and maybe you admitted that you like them. I'm picking up on that kind of situation. I don't know if that's happened. Hey, Lolly, yeah, I'll get to you. But yeah, I don't know if that was a situation, but I see them really taking the time to think about what's going on between the two of you. It's like the energy of, I don't want to ruin what we already have. And they're really being in their head. It's like they're in their own way with you guys actually progressing and moving forward. It's like they see you as a good potential for something long term, but I really see them in their head thinking about every possible bad thing that could happen. And I just see them wanting to kind of enjoy what you guys have right now. It's like, I don't want to ruin what we have. Will you be together? Let me shuffle these. I'm going to pull one card. Give me a clear answer. Will they be together? I'm going to pull from my left deck because this is not telling me. Let me see. Will Chelsea and A be together? We have divine timing is at work in your love life. So it's worth waiting for. So I do see that, yes, you guys will be together, but it may be some years because they need to warm up to the fact that it needs to warm up to the idea of you guys being in a connection. Some kind of transformation needs to happen. Some kind of major change. And I'm intuitively getting, it's almost as if they need to see you be with someone else before they can decide they want to be with you. It's like losing someone to see their value. It's not that they don't value you. It's just they don't realize how much you truly mean to them. And so years, months, but I don't see it happening in a few weeks. This is definitely, excuse me, this is definitely something that may take a while. And it's almost as if I'm enjoying this friendship right now. But dang, she just got into a relationship and I realized that this is something that I want. So it's like they have to come to some kind of realization when it comes to you. It's not that they don't value or like you, it's just kind of just always seeing you as a friend or in that just only as a friend and just not wanting to ruin what's there. Yeah, but you got the worth waiting for a card. So I'm not saying to wait on them, like literally, I'm not saying don't date other people, just wait on them. I am saying date other people and so that it will help them see what they are missing out on. All right, you're very welcome, Chelsea. All right. All right, thanks for liking and subscribing. You're up, Food Happy. Does Food Happy's ex K reconcile with his ex that is a Taurus or them? So let's see. Does K reconcile with his ex, the Taurus? Does K reconcile with Food Happy? Hey Jessica. I'm just literally randomly choosing. Oh. Okay. So I don't, well, you guys are going to have quite a bit of work to do. When it comes with your ex reconciling with the Taurus, we have 9 of Swords and 3 of Swords. So we also have Ace of Pentacles, okay? So I see them, honestly, we got King of Cups also when it comes to K reconciling with his ex. I'm not trying to bash their character, but I do see K reconciling with his ex, the Taurus, just to see what he can get out of the situation, but it's not going to be anything that works out. Okay? I see him being hurt in that situation or someone being hurt in that situation because someone is being emotionally manipulative in that situation with your ex and their ex. Someone's being emotionally manipulative in that situation to see what they can get out of it, and then it just ends with somebody being hurt. Okay. When it comes to your ex and you, I do see them coming back to try and work some things out that you had emotionally been through that caused pain. I do see them coming back, but I don't see them being the kind of person that is able to really have those kinds of conversations. They're not equipped to handle those kinds of conversations with the High Priestess and Knight of Swords reversed. So it's like they will come back to you, but they're not really going to know what to say. So it's like, yes, he reconciles with her to see what he can get, but it's not going to work out. So they talk and have a conversation. They interact with each other, but I see someone being hurt. And I see him leaving that situation with his ex. When it comes to you, yes, you two will reconcile to talk about how you have been hurt, but he's not going to know what to say to you or how to go about actually truly fixing the situation. So I do see that he's very immature, but he does want to come back to mend what happens. But I do see him being the kind of person that he just wants to reconcile with his ex to see, like I said, what he can get, what she will give him. Yeah, it seems as though he just wants to be in the both of your lives to see what he can get. Because he doesn't have a plan with you with how he wants your connection to develop. All right, so that's what I have for your reading. I hope it brought you some clarity. Okay. Yeah, food happy. I see that like he may come back to you to in a way kind of apologize for hurting your feelings. He knows that he hurt you. So that's why he's coming back. But I don't see him having a plan. Okay, so Jessica. All right, Augustin's feelings for Jessica. Let me use a different. Augustin's feelings and thoughts for Jessica. You guys have been through some things, or there is something about the connection that they want to change. Something happened between you that was very upsetting, or that changed the nature of your connection. Because we have the Wheel of Fortune, the Tower, and the Death card reverse. These three cards tell me about a situation where something was supposed to end, but it didn't, or something that keeps repeating. Or it could be kind of almost getting to that point where you guys go deeper in the connection, but it doesn't happen. It's like someone almost gets to that point of going deeper in the connection, but something gets in the way. I do see that they do see you as someone that they could have a child with, as someone that they could be together with. And they do see you as, if you guys ever did get back together in the future, as it being a positive thing. So we got Six of Wands. So but they feeling like that they won. They've overcome the challenges that you guys have experienced. But they know that this is going to take a very long time because we got the Hanged Man. Up until you guys even are able to get to that point. I do see them patiently waiting until when they think is a good time. Seems as though they're waiting for the right moment for you guys to get back in contact. But somebody found out about the both of you with the Eight of Swords. This is like a mask being unveiled, and some kind of action was taken in the connection that happened very fast. And it may broke down. It led to something being broken down, or it led to a cycle. It just led to some kind of toxic behavior that kept happening over and over again. I see him taking some time to himself right now with the Hermit. And I don't see him saying too much to you right now because he's being occupied by a temptation. Something else has his mind. Something else has his attention. But he does ultimately see you as a prize, as someone that he does want to be with. It's just this other situation that's getting in the way. You are someone that he wants to have kids with, though. He's trying to release whatever temptation this is and get out of that mindset of indulging in things he doesn't need to be indulging in, but it's very hard. I'm getting like he's entranced right now. It is very possible for people to put love spells on someone without them knowing. Yeah, we got the Hierophant. It came out again as I'm reshuffling, so definitely wants a child with you, but he is too distracted by something or someone else right now. Yeah, like a spell. So you can put a love spell on someone without actually knowing that you're doing it. Someone can put one on you without them knowing that they're doing it. It's all about what's going on in their head and their desire for a person. Oh, yeah, well, would definitely say I would not be surprised if she did put one on him. All right, so be very careful. You don't need to deal with a situation, that amount of drama. All right, so I hope that was helpful. You're welcome. All right, you guys, it's been a little over 3 hours. I think I'm gonna head off now. I'll be back on Monday at 9 a.m. doing zodiac readings for the week. So if you're interested in that, come and check me out then. I may be on for a little bit tomorrow. Okay. So hopefully I see you guys then. Have a great rest of your day. And thanks everyone for being here. Sending love. Peace out.